Many members of the church are talking about how much revelation has come just since President Nelson became the president of the church. And again, I hope none of this sounds sarcastic, but thank goodness, because we didn't have much with President Monson, and we didn't have very much with President Hinckley. The things that are coming forth now have been worked on for years and decades. I think the perfect illustration for people of our age, maybe just old guys like me, President McKay in the 1950s is highlighting the importance of the family. In the 1950s and the 1960s, TV programs are called Father Knows Best and Leave It to Beaver. They cannot be any more clean than this. So why in that era is President McKay emphasizing the family? Because you needed it for today. And it would be 70 years too late if you were starting today. So this is not new. In many instances, the revelation is not what to do. The revelation is when to do. President Hinckley, small temples. Everyone attributes small temples to President Gordon B. Hinckley. He came home from his mission. He worked for the church in the missionary department and in the communication department. David O. McKay invites him to his office and says, Brother Hinckley, we're going to build a temple in Europe, and we need to present temple ordinances in many different languages, even at the same time. They'd never encountered that challenge before. Gordon B. Hinckley didn't do this by himself, but that was the beginning of exploring the use of audio-visual means of presenting temple ordinances. In the 1960s, as a member of the 12, he's in Asia. I've read minutes from the Quorum of the 12 where Elder Gordon B. Hinckley writes from Asia and says, the methods that we use for temple ordinances in the large temples in Utah won't be appropriate for what we need to do here. This is in the 1960s. In the 1970s, he's a member of the First Presidency. With Spencer W. Kimball, the first small temples are built. Then he becomes the president of the church, and we tell the story. He's in northern Mexico. He's concerned about the saints there who don't have access to the temple. And on the napkin, in the back of the car as he's driving along, this is the revelation. The revelation to President Hinckley was not the idea of a small temple. We're going to have 100 of them by the year 2000. It was the when, not the what.